Hey VC, it's me Roger back with another video. So as you know, I went to a record show on Sunday, which was Easter. It's kind of an odd time to have a record show, and consequently it wasn't as crowded as sometimes it is, at least not in the morning. I was the first person in line. That never happens. It was a lot of fun. But first, playing in the background is this, which is a record that the great Ben Costello sent me as VCLT a while back. This is Al Doom and the Farids, Cosmic Love, on the Black Sweat Records. I think it's from last year. Thank you, Ben. This is really cool. Amazing. I'd never heard of them, and it's just right up my alley. And I've got some ideas for some VCLT to send your way. I owe a lot of people VCLT, but I'm working on it. Give me some time. But thank you so much, Ben. Really enjoying this. I thought I'd share it with folks. Hopefully I won't get busted. Seems like it's I don't know. We'll see. Hey Ben, thank you. So yeah, record shows. This one, the Alpha Record Convention, happens twice a year at this hotel ballroom out by the airport. And it's kind of the same guys and same old records, but I found some cool stuff. I'm going to go in descending level of interestingness, at least from my perspective, and so if you start to get bored, you can switch it off. Got about 20 records here to show. So let's get right into it. First we have Tim Buckley's first record from 1966 on Elektra. This is not, I think, a first press, but it's an early pressing. It's a gold label Elektra stereo. Ever since getting that Riley Walker record, I've been wanting to check out Tim Buckley because he's name-checked on the liner notes to that record. And yeah, this is cool. His first record, he's just a teenager, I guess. Kind of folk pop. I need to listen to it again. Really, really emotional. Very 60s. But Tim Buckley was an interesting guy, and I found another Tim Buckley record. This is a little later, 1970, Lorca, also on Elektra. Really weird record. Wow, I don't even know how to describe it. Here he's singing in like more of a contralto or tenor. Here he's going down into baritone and very dramatic and strange, beautiful. I love it. My wife really enjoyed it too. Unfortunately, this has really severe edge warp. It plays, but it's not pretty. Yeah, I'd like to get an upgrade of this and some other Tim Buckley records. Just great. Tragic genius, apparently. You know, kind of see it in his eyes. I don't know. Another cool record. This is a reissue, but so what? This is Joyride. The title of the album is Friend Sound from 1969 on RCA. A musical free-for-all. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And so I guess it's members of Paul Revere and the Raiders and some other folks, and they go into the studio and they drop a lot of acid and they stay up all night, and this is what happens. And it sounds just like that. Makes me want to drop some acid too and join in the fun. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, I guess originals are really rare, but this is cool. Like that a lot. Another couple great finds. I've been looking for clean copies of these for a while. King Sunnyade, his African Beats, is this Aura. I think I'm going in the wrong order here. Yeah, I am. This is on Island. Also got Synchro System, which is on Mango. This is from 1983. This is from 1984. Yeah, so great. Just I saw King Sunny back in 1987, and actually I recorded it. If you're interested in hearing it, hit me up. God, it was 30 years ago. Yeah, great, great stuff. So now at least I have all of King Sunny's records that were released domestically. I also have a Nigerian copy of Bobby, which is really cool. Yeah, King Sunny. Awesome. Here's Alphonse Mouzon's The Man Incognito on Blue Note from 1976. So yeah, last video I showed Mind Transplant from 1975, is it? I'm not sure now, but what a difference a year or two makes. Because this is still got the clothes, but this has got some real commercial disco-y moves on it and some vocals that are I don't know, kind of unfortunate. There's still some funky killer tracks on here, and it's 70s, you know, blue label, Blue Note, really nice condition. Got it for $5. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, Alphonse Mouzon. Found this for $1. Stomu Yamashita's Go 2, their second album on Island. Arista, sorry. I'd like to find their first one. Yeah, great lineup. Al Di Meola, Donny Harvey, Paul Jackson. Yeah, Klaus Schultz, Michael Shreve. Yeah, this is great. Fusion-y, fusion, pop rock, jazz. Beautiful. This is a nice find. I pick up John Fahey records whenever I see them. This is Railroad 1, Tacoma from 1983. Now, it's arguable, particularly when you get to this period, that once you've heard one John Fahey record, you've heard them all. I don't disagree, but I love his playing and his whole aesthetic so much that, yeah, I love it. You know, finger picking, American primitive, they called it, old-fashioned sort of guitar playing, but with a bent sensibility. Some of his records from the 60s and 70s are wild. Like music, concrete elements and stuff. John Fahey was another tortured genius. Cheers. Moving on. Here's Tangerine Dreams, Alpha Centauri. I'm not sure when this originally came out. This is 80s reissue on Relativity. I'd love to have an original on or even the UK Virgin reissue, but even these Relativity issues are not that easy to find. And yeah, I'd like to complete my Tangerine Dream collection, and I love the early stuff a lot. So spacey, so tripped out. Excellent. Took a chance on this where, you know, the VC has really sensitized me to, like, you know, if I see a record that maybe in the past I would have flipped by, maybe stop and look at it a little more closely and see what's going on with it. And so this wasn't expensive and super mint, and it had some pointers that made it seem like it might be kind of something cool. So it's Star Drive featuring Robert Mason on Columbia from 1974. So there he is, and it's just synthesizer, drums, guitar, bass, no vocals, so that was encouraging. And then let's talk about, like, he invented his own synthesizer so that he could play chords. Now, of course, in 1974 there were not polyphonic synthesizers, so that was kind of a big deal. And I thought, well, all right, sure, I'll check it out. And it's pretty wild. It's not like Tangerine Dream kind of thing, and it's grandiose in a way, but it's not like symphonic synth really. It's kind of funky sometimes, and I guess he got a music degree from Oberlin and worked with you know, people like Morton Subotnick and stuff, so he knows his way around, you know, an oscillator. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, really nice. Now here, Kevin, Dr. Strangely Strange. Hey, if you're watching. You had shown the It's a Beautiful Day record, the self-titled record. And I actually have a original San Francisco Sound numbered edition, original of that. And I've had that for a long time, and I've always tried to get into them, but I was always kind of mad about them. But anyway, you showed that record, and so I pulled it out again after not listening to it for a long time, and really dug it. It's like, huh, isn't that great? So here I found their second album, Marrying Maiden, on Columbia from, I think it's 69 maybe. This is an original 2i in really nice shape. Very little wear on the jacket, and yeah, it's like a minty 2i. Love those. Yeah, this is great. And so I'm looking at this. I clean it up and I put it on, and I'm looking at the jacket, and look who plays on it. Jerry plays pedal steel and banjo on this. Yeah, as a Deadhead, I really should have known that he played on this record. Yeah, really cool, nice find, good price on that. Here's another record that someone, I want to say Derek, but I think I've seen it elsewhere. Seen it elsewhere in the VC, on Facebook, or in videos. You know, it's overwhelming. As Joe Robertson said, commented in my last video, that the VC has ruined his life. I kind of feel that way sometimes. So yeah, this is a record somebody showed. It looked interesting. I saw it. It's in good condition, so I thought, why not? So this is fresh out of Borstal. U.S. copy from 1970 on RCA. It's in really nice shape. It's got a little cut corner. So yeah, the deal is these guys are fresh out of Borstal, which is a juvenile prison in the UK, and they make this record about life in prison and stuff, and it's kind of a concept album, and Jagger Richards contributed a song, Long While, I think, which is actually the best thing on the record, I think. And apparently none of that was really factually true. It's this guy, Simon Napier Bell, kind of put it together, and the actual members of the band went on to do something else I can't remember. A really interesting story. Musically, I was not knocked out by this. You know, the Stones track was really the best thing on here. But I guess it's kind of collectible and just kind of a neat period piece. I don't know. Not the kind of thing you find around a lot. As was this. I wasn't really sure what this was. I Googled it and I thought, oh, this sounds interesting. I guess this is another sort of producer put together thing. This is the Hello People Fusion from 1968, I think. Great cover. It's on Philips. I guess they would dress up as mimes and perform and not talk to the audience. And that should have been a tip-off. A lot of flute. It's a unipack. I'd open it up and show you. A lot of flute. That kind of twee in a way that I couldn't really get into. But maybe I was expecting something else when I put it on. And I'm going to hold on to it and play it again and see how it hits me. Now that I kind of know what to expect. Again, kind of a cool period piece in really nice condition that, you know, it's hard to leave behind these curious things, you know. I don't know. It's a disease. It's a disease. Now here's a record I've been looking for. I mean, it's common. You see it around a lot. This is Deep Purple's Book of Taliesin on Tetragrammaton. I think this is not a bootleg, and I think it's a genuine, like, period pressing. Yeah, hard to tell with these things. Basically, I got it because it was free. The record was not even in a sleeve, but it appeared, it was filthy, of course, but it didn't appear to be scratched up. And for free, you know, it looked old and legitimate. So yeah, I cleaned it up. It sounds great. It's I really like Deep Purple, and I really like that period where they're morphing from kind of a psychedelic band into more of a hard rock band. So this has some prog elements as well as some heaviness. It's cool, yeah. Cool find for $0, right? This is not really my bag, but I picked it up because it was in such good condition. West Bruce and Lang, Why Don't Ya? Columbia from 1972. A little tear on the corner, but otherwise, dead mint. And so yeah, this is kind of like a chugling bluesy rock thing that's not really my bag, but you know, Jack Bruce is great, and Leslie West is really got the monster tones coming out of that guitar. This is recorded really kind of rough and ready, but it rocks. I don't know. It was cheap. This one table got to talk about the guy about Tommy Bolin, you know, who plays on that Alphonse Mouzon record, Mind Transplant. He also plays on Billy Cobham's Spectrum record, which is a great fusion record. And so he had a bunch of mint, well, there aren't that many. He had the 2 Tommy Bolin solo albums, really dead mint copies, for next to nothing. And so he also gave me a deal because we were talking, and he'd like actually seen Bolin back in the day, and you know, again, another tragic kind of character, just so talented. You know, again, the tones he gets out of his guitar are just, you know, incredible. But the singing and the sort of rock star sort of stuff, I don't know. Seems like it was maybe too much too fast. He was playing with Deep Purple for a little while during this, right before they broke up the first time. But yeah, you know, his playing makes up for, you know, any other kind of commercially moves that are made on these. I'm really happy to have them for like, you know, $5 a piece. And he also had, this is a record I'd seen around, but I didn't understand what it was, because I'm an idiot. This is Zephyr, their first album, their self-titled album, on ABC, from when, 1974. Is that right? I'm not sure. Yeah, again, Tommy Bolin is great, although he's not really fully formed here. But the woman singer is, whoa, way too much for me to take. And again, it's that bluesy rock bag that is, you know, been done to death, which makes it hard for me to listen to. But anyway, got this from the guy, and it's cool. Just a couple more. This is a semi-common record, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, something I never owned. You know, this is their second album, the one with the big hit, Spinning Wheel and stuff. You know, I'll admit it, I like Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I really want to find Child is the Father of the Man. Their first record is a little more interesting. This is another 2i. Cleaned up pretty nice. It's not perfect. I don't know, it's cheap. And an original 2i, so I thought, why not? So yeah, I do like the horn rock. I'll admit it, I like Chicago. Their first 8 records or so. The Terry Kath years are awesome. Yeah, their first record is Al Cooper's band, and a very different record. I'd like to find a 2i of that as well. But yeah, this is cheap, and thought, why not? Okay, last one. Got this for my wife because it's cheap and dead mint. Tom Tom Club's Close to the Bone. Sire from 1983. Popular year. pretty sure members of P-Funk are playing on this. This was around the same time as Talking Heads Speaking in Tongues, right? Is that right? Yeah, funky, great dance music, fun. I love my wife, and I like to bring home something I know she's gonna like. You know what I mean? 20 records in 20 minutes, that's not bad, right? Kind of a mixed bag. Probably keep most of those. And yeah, tomorrow night I'm gonna go see Susan Alcorn perform solo pedal steel, opening for a great duo of Trevor Watts and Baron Weston from the UK. It's gonna be a great night of interesting music. I'll update you on that later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. I'll see you soon.